WWE Champion Jey Uso won it at WrestleMania 41. Congratulations. Congratulations. I am so happy for him. What a moment he had with his brother at the end. But yes, Jey Uso, he made Gunther tap out. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? It was the opening match tonight at WrestleMania 41. They opened. Do you think that match was a great opening match? Do you think they should have went with someone else? But at the end of the day, Jey Uso won the championship. Well, was it main event? We knew it wasn't going to be main event. A lot of people argue online that the Royal Rumble winner should be entitled to a main event at WrestleMania. I don't know. Maybe that's the way they should go forward. The woman and the male should both main event WrestleMania both nights. But let's get back to it. Jey Uso was desperate at the end of the match. Did you notice that? He did three of his finishers and then he did Gunther's finisher to finish him off. That showed desperation. So this means that Gunther did not look weak at the end of the day. I mean, yes, he did get dethroned, of course. I mean, so he does look weak because he lost and he tapped out. But it just showed how desperate and how powerful Jey Uso is. Because I didn't think he was going to tap out. I didn't think that Jey Uso was going to do a submission move. So there was desperation, and he is powerful. And it did show Gunther it took a lot for him to get dethroned. I did like this match. I do feel like the amount of time it didn't seem too long. It didn't seem too short. What do you guys think, YouTube? By the way, please like this video. Please sub. I do post pro wrestling news at least 3 times a week, but let's keep going. What is next with Jey Uso? Who is he going to feud with? I do feel like it will be a wasted opportunity if they do not do him and Sami Zayn for that title. Everybody wants to be the champion, and what great way for Sami Zayn to be in the title picture. Hey, it would make sense. Him and Jey Uso already have history. They are brothers, right? But it really makes sense for his actual brother Jimmy Uso to try to challenge him. I mean, I guess if they want to make a storyline how he never really had a championship match, Jey Uso can give him one due to him loving him. But I don't know. Would that storyline work with you guys? Just trying to see what's next with Jey Uso. Gunther, I don't think he really lost anything by losing this title. Gunther, he's established. He doesn't really need a title, so I don't think he really loses that much by being dethroned tonight. He can always try to become the Intercontinental Champion. I don't know if that's what he wants. He was the champion of the company, you could say. I mean, usually the WWE or the World Heavyweight Champion, they are the face of the company. So he was the face of the brand, Raw. Didn't seem like that at times with the constant Cody Rhodes coming every other week, even though he's the SmackDown champion. Didn't seem like he was really the face of Raw at times. And it didn't even seem like he got as much airtime as a Cody Rhodes that wasn't even the champion of Raw. It just seemed like they were really focused on Cody Rhodes, really focused on Roman Reigns, Seth, and CM Punk. So Gunther as champion, I feel like his reign, I am glad it ended because I feel like this reign really didn't do him well. He did everything he could. Not blaming Gunther at all. I'm just saying with the constant, you have the SmackDown stars always coming. Then you don't even give the champion a lot of airtime. And then the champion from the other brand shows up every other week. So after a while, Gunther is no longer the vocal point or the face of Raw when you have all that going on. So I wish he will have another reign. Hope this is not a one-all do-all. I feel like he will be another WWE champion soon. I just feel like with this reign, they could have booked him a little bit better. But you know what? I think this is his first title reign as main champion. So they did get to let him be the face of the company, and they did get to try it out. Sorry if I'm looking in the background. WrestleMania is still going on. It's the tag team match. So if you see me pausing, it's because more likely I'm just looking what's going on. But YouTube, what are your thoughts about this match? Gunther, wishing you well. Again, he could be the Intercontinental Champion if they want to make that title mean something again. Or again, he can just be solo right now and try to build his way up to the title picture again. Jey Uso, he's going to have a lot of competitors, a lot of people after him. I feel like with Jey Uso being the champion, you could get smaller people to try to face him, such as a Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. It won't always have to be a bigger person facing a bigger person. I do know Jey Uso is not the smallest, but he's also not the biggest. So we shall see if they have different class weights try to compete for the title. Usually, if the champion is humongous or in great shape or really built, you don't usually have the lighter wrestlers trying to challenge for that title. But now with Jey Uso kind of being in the middle, he is a little lighter, but he is also built. You can have the lighter stars such as a Kofi Kingston or Xavier Wood, where it would look more believable compared to a Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston versus a Gunther or a Brock Lesnar. So you see, there's a little difference. That is just an example I wanted to give. So, best of luck to Jey Uso. Best of luck to Gunther. Congrats, Jey Uso. I was rooting for you, but this is Markel's World. YouTube, comment if you want. Please like, please sub. It does help, but this is Markel's World. All things pro wrestling news and my life. I post at least 3 times a week, and I am on TikTok, NX, and Blue Sky, Markel's World. But this is Markel's World. All things pro wrestling news in my life. Enjoy Mania. I'll be live tonight, 30 minutes after Mania, live on YouTube. Enjoy Mania. I'll talk to you guys later.